Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Yes, I'm bouncing on a ball. Oh, I'm telling you, it's so relaxing. And put that away. The best thing about it is that you can bounce and lose weight, detoxify, oxygenate, invigorate, and create endorphins. And I'm telling you, it is the cheapest, safest, most fun, convenient, versatile thing you can get for your house. Get yourself a sports ball or a yoga ball. Hi, I'm Marci Javril. My yoga of touch.com website has lots of free things for you. Please join my newsletter and come see me on YouTube, and you'll see so many things that I have for your self care. That's been my theme for a long time. In fact, I wrote a book about it. It's called Feel Like Yourself Again: How to Heal and Recover from Injury, Surgery, and Illness. And it's based on my own experience. And why do I have so much vitality? Well, I think it's because I've created really great healthy habits over the years. And I found a way to make them fold into my life so that I don't have to go to the gym or go to a doctor appointment or go to a Pilates class. I mean, those are great. But listen, who's got the time and the money to do all that, especially when you can get one of these buddies? Aren't they great? I just love mine. Mine's pretty old. It's a sports ball and it's very versatile. So if what you want to make sure of though is that the size matches your body. So for my body, I want to be able to sit and have my knees bent, but not lower than my knees. So this is actually almost needs to be blown up, maybe a smidge more. If I weighed more, it would press down more, and then my butt and my knee would be even. You don't want that. You want your butt and your knee to be on a little bit of a slant, because then here's the magic. And you all probably know that I'm a lymphatic massage specialist. I've been doing that for many, many years, and that's what's featured in my book. So not only can you massage yourself for your lymph, but you can bounce your lymph, because you may have recalled that I've said your lymphatic system is the water in your body. It's your invisible shower, and it's washing all the cells. But it's going to mobilize not only according to your muscle movement, but also to gravity. Just like I'm bouncing and shaking up this ball and this bottle of water, so are you. You're a body of water, 60 to 80% water. So when you bounce, you actually do what I call shake the muddy bucket. And say this was got a lot of debris around the edges. Maybe it was an orange smoothie and it kind of all coagulated at the bottom. And so when you went to kind of drink it or use it, you wouldn't get all of the water out of it at once, right? But if you shake the muddy bucket, then the waterways, not only in whatever it is you're shaking, but in your body, everything gets shaken up. And in that way, it gets sent down the driveway to the final waste elimination destination. Where is that? Your colon. So your colon is going to benefit and is actually going to receive a lot of this debris. The lymphatic drainage pathways mostly focus on the torso in the front. there aren't a lot of lymph nodes in the back. That's why you see everything there draining towards the front. But in the front, you can see it's focused on the torso. So I've taught a lot about the head, and now I want to make sure that we include the entire body. So the shower of your body is bringing all the debris, the solid waste material to the belly, and the liquid to the bladder, and the respiratory goes out the breath, and you get some out of your skin and your sweat, and when you expectorate. So all of these things are going to be enhanced. So how do we do it? Well, if you have a ball, as I began to say, you want to make sure the ball is got a little bit of bounce in it so that you can fold at the hip, the knee, and the ankle. Because every time you, okay, gotta move you out of the way again. Stay over there. Every time you straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten and bend, that contracts the muscles. And contracting the muscles and mobilizing the joints are what we do for lymphatic massage and lymphatic movement. So if you were in a hospital lying on your back and you were immobile for a while, what do the nurses do? They come around and they move your arm, because if there's no muscle movement, there's no lymphatic movement. That's why at night everything falls to the back of your head and your knees, because you're lying horizontal and gravity is pulling it. Instead of sitting on your tush, you're lying on your back. And so everything is under your neck and your knees and all that. So when should you bounce? Anytime you feel sluggish. Get your ball out and start with a gentle bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh my God. You know how good this is for your reproductive organs. You are not running where you're pounding and pounding and pounding and really impacting all the pelvic floor and all the internal organs. No, you're creating gravity, no gravity, gravity, no gravity, gravity, no gravity, gravity, no gravity, gravity, no gravity. Oh my goodness. So your whole lower body, which most of us are pretty sedentary in the lower body, even if you bicycle, even if you run, even if you work out with weights, are you really mobilizing all of this? And then once you get going and you feel comfortable with it, you can go higher. Oh yeah, ha, ha. And guess what happens? Now your breath starts moving and you start oxygenating. And not only that, look what's happening to my face. I'm getting that no gravity. Yeah. And Wowza, shout out to Wowza, because boy, she's an example of it. Yeah. Now, if you start to do the chicken dance, move your shoulders and arms, now you're mobilizing all the lymph in the chest and under the armpits. And if you move your head around, you'll mobilize the lymph here in your cervicals, right? And if you move your arms over your head, you will mobilize the heart and the circulation. And if you laugh while you're bouncing and chicken dancing and waving your hands and moving your head, now, oh my goodness, now you've got so many endorphins. I don't know what you're going to do with them all. Yeah. So this is the way we bounce ourselves to health. It's a fantastic thing to do. And if you're not comfortable with a rebounder, I'm super happy to recommend this. Now, some people do have a rebounder, you know, the little trampolines. And the problem with them, I find, is that they have the metal thing all around them. And you could step on that. And if you are just recovering from hip surgery or knee surgery or something like that, you're not going to want to bounce all the way from your heel through your pelvis to your arms. So I don't recommend a rebounder for most people. And especially, where are you going to put it? You want to have it where you're going to use it all the time. So listen, I'm not selling them, but I'm recommending them. Like for $20, go get a companion for your house. Now, not only can you bounce on it, as I just showed you, that if you've been sedentary for a while and you just want to watch TV or read some emails or look at your phone, you can take your ball and lean back on your couch. Boy, I gotta give a little support here. And lean back on your couch and put your feet up. Oh, yeah. And now bounce your legs. Oh, now that feels great, right? So here's the other punchline. You can bend and flex, bend and flex, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. And that way you're bending and straightening and mobilizing all the joints in your legs, which is mobilizing the lymph in your legs. And here's the other bonus of this. You now don't have gravity working against you. Gravity's working for you because the water of the legs needs to drain from the tips to the torso. Same with the arms. So if your arms are up and your legs are up, now you're automatically letting gravity do the job of helping the lymph drain, even though you're not moving a lot. That's why inversion, which I'll do that another time, putting your legs up on the wall, it's all great. Mostly I want you to understand about bouncing today, mobilizing the joints. And you can do what I like to call 2-year-old tantrum. And ballet legs, right? Ballet legs. And you can do ankle circles are very important, right? So ankle circles all the way around and all the way around, because that's mobilizing the calf. And that's really great. So the ball is mostly about the lower body, which we don't get a lot of mobilizing because we're always standing up. So if gravity is always affecting our watery body, then how can we get the fluid to move from the tips to the torso? Let gravity help you. Put your arms over your head. Don't you know when you've got a problem with a finger or something, you've got a sling on? Well, that's to bring it up. And what happens when you've got something bleeding? Well, you got to put it over your head. That's to make sure the fluid is moving towards the torso. Same thing with your legs. So, once again, if you don't have a ball, I'm going to show you a little Hawaiian trick for hula dancing. And that will help you do the bouncing just with your heels. So let's see if I can get in the picture enough. What we do is when you step from one side to the next, as soon as you step, you lift this heel, right? So you step and lift, step and lift, lift, lift. And as you step, you lift that heel, and lift that heel, and lift that heel. So it starts to look like this. If you can do that, it just means you're lifting your heel. Lift your heel. So once you learn how to lift your heel, yes, bouncing. Just bounce your booty. Some of you probably already know how to do the twerking thing. I don't even know how to do that, but some of my people know how. So that's a good one too, yeah? But mostly that one hurts your pelvis maybe more. Just shaking your booty, shake your booty, shake it this way, shake it that way, and get your booty bouncing ball, buddy, and play around. Bounce and bounce, bounce. Maybe dance to the music, and you can bounce in other positions. You can bounce on your tummy, ha 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 ha. You can bounce with your arms up in the air. You can crawl around it. So that is going to bring so much joy and circulation to your lymphatic system. So I'm Marci Javril. Please come to my YouTube channel, Marci Javril, and join my newsletter, yogaoftouch.com. And namaste, and take care of yourself and pass it forward. Listen, if you can give the gift of bounceability to a friend who might be sedentary, you say, look, here's an easy way to get exercise and mobilize the fluid in your body and maybe lose weight. And it's so easy, just 5 or 10 minutes a day. Wow. Okay, thank you so much. And I will see you next time.